We are here with the beautiful Ginger Craig from the Antiques and Collectibles Garden at the Greenery. And she has brought so many beautiful things to seasonally update your home for the upcoming holidays. Ginger, it's such a pleasure to meet you. And Steve, thanks for being here.
Hi, Steve.
Nice
How are
to meet you,
Good to see you too, sweetheart.
I am just falling in love. Mostly, I'm coveting this
With
this
the cotton. Oh, the
reed.
cotton's wonderful. So southern.
So southern.
So southern.
And one of the things that I found really interesting when I was speaking with Ginger before is that the actual building that they are in on the property at the Greenery was moved here. And it dates back to 1863.
1873.
1873.
1873. And then they moved it in 1972 and paid $600
For the building.
That would cost you a fortune.
It
But
would
they had
cost a
done
fortune.
Yeah.
And moving a building of that size is not the easiest thing. So when you go into the Antiques Garden, you are stepping back into time.
And it's wonderful. The feeling you get when you walk in that building, because some of the old parts are there. And the men were only allowed on the first floor, but the women have taken over, so the men just go outside.
So tell me this, who puts all these wreaths together? And how do you get all these wonderful finds?
Well, we go shopping. Lisa, who's the manager of Antiques and Collectibles, they go to Atlanta and they find all these wonderful places that they pick up the wreaths. And some of the wreaths we do make. The cotton wreaths, we might add a bow to it, or we might stick a little owl in it to make it, you know, a compensational piece. It's very hard to beat. Or we might add a bow like we have to that one to make it more attractive. And oftentimes people come in and say, could you put a red bow instead of that bow? Sure, we can do anything that they want to do.
Could someone take the red bow and come back in the spring and put a pink bow on it to spring it up?
Right,
Wow.
right. Put a bunny rabbit on it.
Then you got your holiday updates.
You have your holiday updates.
So tell me about what's your hours right now? Do you have different when it's come to winter, or is it the same as it is all year long?
It's the same all year long. On the weekends we do start like at 11 to 4 on Saturdays and Sundays. And we have different, like November the 9th is going to be a big show that we have food and everything. And
Mark
people
your
just
calendars
come.
for November 9th.
November the 9th.
What's that? Is there like a festival name or anything you're calling it? Or?
We just call it Antiques and Collectibles, you know, fall showing and our holiday showings. So we will have all of our Christmas things up, and the refreshments are all homemade from our staff.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So there's a lot you can do come holiday time to update your home. And there's really, in my mind, two completely different styles of holiday decorating.
Right.
And I personally am more drawn to this sort of antique, natural look than, say, the inflatable Santa Claus in my front yard.
Oh dear. Oh dear. One thing too is our little gardens, if you notice, all those are live plants. They're called the little European gardens, and we do sell a lot of those because they're live plants and they will last forever. And during the holiday season, you could put that right on your table along with your turkey and everything else.
That would really make a beautiful centerpiece, and it is going to continue to live and thrive and bring green into your home.
Sure.
And you could, you know, swap out the little pumpkin and the crow for something more festive to take it from Thanksgiving to Christmas. Ginger, it was such a pleasure having you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Ginger.
Thank you.
We will make sure to come see you on November 9th at the Greenery.